Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Biola Party Heaven. So today we're doing another Valentine's themed balloon bouquet. So guys, if you're new to my channel, please click the subscription button, subscribe. So also guys, I've got a question for you guys at the end of this video. So I would know those who watch it till the end. It doesn't take you anything. Just watch it till the end. You're just supporting me, guys. Please watch it till the end, even if you have to put your phone away. Watch it till the end and answer my question at the end of the video. Answer in the comment, please. So we are using a Bobo balloon, but this is a pink Bobo balloon. I got this balloon from eBay. It's great for air-filled balloons only. If you want a pink balloon, clear balloon like this, you could use the Claire's by Anagram. That is much better. Only thing is you have to remove the valve of that one. So I am stuffing the Bobo balloon with the foil Happy Valentine's Day teddy bear balloon. The balloon doesn't have a valve, so you have to use a heat sealer to seal it. So first you put once you've stuffed it into the Bobo balloon, remember to pre-inflate your Bobo balloon. Remember to pre-inflate it so that you could get the round shape. So to inflate the teddy bear balloon inside, you need to put some air into the Bobo balloon, and then you inflate the balloon inside first. After you've inflated it, pull it out, and then you heat seal. Right, when you're heat sealing, make sure you straighten the tip of the foil balloon that is inside. Straighten it properly and pull it out, then you heat seal, because if you don't straighten it, it won't seal properly. And make sure you fully inflated it, because remember, you're not going to be able to inflate it once again. Like this one, I had to heat seal it 2 times. And I found out that it was losing hair. So that means I did not seal it well. So I cut off the tip and then I re-inflated it again, and it was absolutely fine. So you could just do that. The other items you need for this design is a Hatbox. You can get your Hatbox from eBay. I get mine from eBay. I'm going to try and put some in my Amazon store. So if you can't find it on eBay, you could, check my Amazon link in the description, and then you could order yours from there. So also, I know some people sell. I bought from a lady recently. If you want to have her details, you could send me an email and I'll send you a name so that you can order some from her if she still has for sale. So once you have sealed the Happy Valentine's Day balloon with your heat sealer, the next thing you do is you fill the clear balloon, obviously. This balloon is 18 inches. So this is the point where I realized that the foil balloon wasn't, it was losing air, and I had to cut off the tip, and then I had to reseal it. This happens a lot with balloons without a valve. If you do not seal it well, it would lose air, and you don't want that with a client's design or something, if you get what I mean. So this time around I felt okay, yeah, I sealed it properly. So the next thing I had to do is I had to hold the, it's so tricky because with the Bobo balloon you have to hold the top so that you can get that round shape, because it's kind of tricky at times where the hair won't fill out properly. If you use Bobo balloons a lot, you would notice that bit. So next, I turn the neck several times. Can you see the way I'm turning it? This same technique is fab for when you're using a deco bubble. Then you get your 260Q or 160Q. It doesn't have to be just 260Q. Some people can swear by 160. I use either 160 or 260 and it's always fine. So you could use a 260Q or 160Q. Turn it around several times around the neck and you're good to go. So also make sure you do not use a ribbon for your Bobo or your Claire's or your deco bubble. No, do not use a ribbon. Use 260Q or 160Q. So next thing, I get out my Hatbox. This is a medium-sized Hatbox. I got it from eBay, like I mentioned earlier. And then you need floral foam. So before I put the floral foam, I'm going to put my premium balloon stick base in the, you know, the bottom parts of the Hatbox. You could also use a normal cup and stick. The cup, you could use it if you can't find the premium balloon stick base. You could use a normal cup. The main thing is your glue gun to be effective enough. And then you get your floral foam. You could either use a floral foam. This is a wet floral foam. You could use a wet one or a dry one. Wet ones are best for when you're using fresh flowers. So this is a wet one. I'm not using fresh flowers, but it was what I had available. Or you could use styrofoam if you're using, you know, artificial flowers. Styrofoam or floral foam. And then you put in your base. So next, I get my premium balloon stick. And I wrap it with a ribbon. I know in the last video I uploaded, someone asked a question in regards to using a latex balloon to wrap the frame of whatever you're using. And I said to you, it's best you use latex with latex because it blends. But in a design like this, ribbon, you know, balloon ribbon is appropriate. So once you wrap the ribbon around, make sure before you start wrapping the ribbon, you use a sellotape to tape the beginning. And when you get to the top, you tape it again. I use the hot melt glue to like glue the ribbon at the top before I start sealing. So next, one of you asked a question in regards to balloon cup, how to use it if the neck of your balloon is not long enough. So what you do is you tie the 260Q onto the, you know, the deco balloon as we would normally do, and just bring in the, you know, the 260Q like I am doing here. You don't need the neck of the balloon at all. I'm not even using the neck of the balloon here. I'm just using the 260Q. Just sit the cup on the Bobo or deco balloon, bubble balloon, like I've done, and then just use the neck. You know, sorry, the deco, sorry, the 260Q to tie it off, and you're good to go. But I'm not going to be using the cup here. I'm not using the cup. I'm just showing you another way you can, you know, do your Bobo or deco bubble without using the cup, because I know the cup is kind of like scarce, or some people struggle with the fact that the cup is always tilting and all of that. So all you need is a set of 5 inches balloon. So this is a 5 inches balloon. I double stuffed it with Sempertex Crystal. This is a ruby red and Sempertex Crystal, 5 inches. Just inflate it slightly. Use 2 pumps or 2.5 pumps. And you have a set of 4. Tie it and then wrap it around together. And then you bring your balloon using the 260Q. Just bring it over it. Wrap it around several times to secure it. And there you have it. And then you put it on your stick afterwards. But I'm going to do that after I have slotted in my dried flowers. So you just arrange your dried flowers on one side, because this design we're going to be using the dried flowers and a teddy bear. So you could just stick in your dry flowers on half of the Hatbox, and then the other half the teddy bear sits on. And then you could add a box of chocolate, and that's a fabulous Valentine's Day present for anyone. So next you sit your Bobo balloon on the stick. For the teddy bear, this is quite a big one. So if it doesn't sit well into the hat box, what you could just do is you could use U-glue dash to, like, you know, tape the hand to the stick. But I'd advise that you use a smaller kind of teddy bear. I've got the big one. If you were using a bigger hat box, then you could use this size of teddy bear. Otherwise, just use, you know, use a small size teddy bear. I also got these teddy bears from a lady, the lady I mentioned earlier that is selling the hat boxes. But I know most of you guys are in the United States, so it's kind of like hard to recommend people to buy stuff from. But I know you guys have loads of stores you could get stuff like this from. So now just use the 260Q to wrap the balloon round the stick like I'm doing here. And you see, it sits nicely. And just tape the teddy bear's hand to the stick. I don't want to use tape for this, but at the end of the day, you later really sat down in the hat box without, you know, without stress. Then make sure you cut off your mechanics. You don't want people seeing 260Q, you know, hanging out, or the neck of the balloon hanging out. So guys, the question I have for you is, what would you guys think about having a Zoom class? I'm thinking of having a free Zoom class, you know, with my subscribers. I think we really need to talk about pricing. A lot of people are struggling about pricing, and I'm thinking maybe if I had a class with you guys, it might help some of you, or we could have a YouTube live. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Just, you know, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. And that would help me know those who watched the video. I hope you didn't scroll down to the end just to hear my question. Anyway, comment in the comment section and let me know what you think about having a Zoom class. Remember, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and try and watch the ads. If you've not watched the ads, go back and watch it. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.